Hello, we are back in Kingdom Hearts. Last time we took on guard armor, and I'm gonna speed through this because this is really long and boring. We got Goofy and Donald and blah 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 as Leon likes us. And we also have access to the Gummi Ship from save points, though I'm gonna ignore it from here. I'm gonna go out the front gate because I prefer it. We also got dodge roll, and we unlocked the ability to use Trinity, but I'm using them like a checklist, so I'm not gonna do it right now. So, the Gummi Ship. The green cursor shows your current position. Select your next destination. Blah, blah, blah. As they just mentioned, battle level right there. The 2 stars mean this is harder than the 1 star. This doesn't have a star for some reason. And there's also Gummi Ship missions, though it's not kind of letting me. There we go. Overall, Gummi Ship missions I will not be covering because they're irritating, they're stupid, and they're only for Platinum Trophy. That's it. Now, you have 2 choices. One of these is actually quite difficult. The other one's pretty easy, so we're going to go to the easy one. It's going to give us a little flying tutorial, but we're going to skip it because I know how to do it. Yeah, Donald, you suck at flying anyway. Leave me alone. So, you can move with the left stick. X slows. Circle is fire. I actually clicked triangle and was like, what? You can collect items in this for your Gummi Ship, and you can actually customize it later, but as of now we just have this. I really don't like Gummi Ship sections in this game. They're really boring, especially for just a regular playthrough. So I'm not gonna really talk over this, or I'm not gonna really commentate this. I'm just gonna play it, and I will also only be showing it the first time. If I have to go somewhere else, later we get kind of a shortcut, which it won't be that bad, but this is just really boring, and also it's just stupid. It's a really bad like slowdown. It's kind of like a water level in a Sonic game. The early Sonic games where it's a cool idea at first and then you get massively slowed down and you kind of forget the point of the game. So yeah, one thing of note, these rocks will sometimes drop health, so if you're low, well, there you go. They call it armor. Cool. Yeah, you can collect items if you want. I'm not gonna be doing it because you can pretty much make it through the game with just the first Gummi Ship you have. One thing to note though is we'll find out later, but the name of this Gummi Ship is actually dependent on whoever won the race between Riku and Sora. So if you won, in my case, it'll be Excalibur. If Riku had won, it would have been Highwind. Just to let you know. And we are now in Wonderland. Pretty quick. Not too long of an introduction. This is considered the first world most people go to. Overall, it's pretty good. I enjoy this world quite a bit, even though it's kind of small, but it's a good beginner step to learning the game and all that. It's a lot like Traverse Town without being the beginning section. I actually really like this room right here, and then right here is actually really cool, though we can't turn all the way up, but we can do this. It's actually pretty cool. You have like a table right there, though that's obviously a sprite and not a model, but like it just looks really cool. I enjoy this little section. And we have some more Wonderland things. If you don't know what Wonderland is, it is based on Lewis Carroll's, well, drug-induced novelization of his life, question mark? It's kind of confusing if you've read them, to really get where he got in his mind to write those. But there's some weird things in here, of course. I'm talking doorknob. Good morning.
Good night. I need a bit more sleep.
And we have the tired doorknob. I don't know how you're tired.
Why don't you try the bottle?
And more Wonderland shenanigans. But as you'll find, nothing really makes sense here. It's actually a pretty fun world. There's not much else we can really do without, like, grabbing this bottle. We can leave, and you can actually find the save point right here. And you can actually leave if you want. But we're gonna fully explore. I just wanted to make sure everyone knew you can exit this world. Alright, so we're gonna drink the small potion. And then you can also drink to go big. Which is, yeah. We're gonna push that because we'll find something later that's kind of irritating. I don't think I need to push anything else. There's quite a bit in this world to, like, find and do. Right now, it's not a big deal. As we shrink and we drop down, though, we will fight Heartless. And, ah, crap, I forget these guys' names. I'll have to look in the journal. I'm gonna get shot. One thing of note, do not fire at these guys. I forget their name, of course. But do not fire at these guys with the fire spell. It is, it'll heal them. And you can also tech their fireballs back at them. If I could show it. Though I can't. They do drop blaze shards, so I'm kind of fighting them for a reason. Though it won't become apparent why for quite a bit. They actually do kind of hurt. I'm also trying to get to the precious level 9, which will give me something very cool. Though not that cool for a shield, but yeah, overall it's alright. Let's head through here. We have the Queen's Castle. We have a nice little cutscene as well. Just taking a drink. The court is...
Court is now in session!
Alright.
I'm on trial? But why?
Her Majesty,
The Queen of Hearts.
presiding.
And...
This girl is the culprit. There's no doubt about it. And the reason is because I say so, that's why.
That's a great
That is
reason.
so unfair.
Of course it's
Well,
unfair.
Have you anything to say in your defense?
Of course. I've done
See,
absolutely
now-
nothing wrong. You may be queen, but I'm afraid that...
Yeah, that's not
people
helping
give
your
you the right
case.
to be
See,
so
it's your
mean.
word versus hers, and she has more power than you. So, it's a better idea to
guys,
find
We should help
evidence.
her out.
We're outsiders, so wouldn't that be muddling?
Meddling.
Oh, yeah. And that's against the rules.
The court finds the
Apparently,
defendant
there's rules.
guilty as charged for the crimes of assault and attempted theft of my heart. Off
With her head.
No, no! Oh, please!
Hold it right there.
And
Who are you? How dare you interfere with my court?
Sora's like, nah, save the
Excuse
girl in
me,
danger.
But we know who the real culprit is.
Uh-huh. It's the Heartland.
Anyway,
she's not the one you're looking for.
That's nonsense.
have you any proof?
Uh,
And we're going to be kind of thrown into a side quest. Bring my evidence. There are many different ways you can do this. There's also a save point, which we're going to touch real quick. But there is a total of 4 pieces of evidence within the Wonderland area. Now, you can just immediately go back with one and try your hand at it. It might get messy that way, as we'll come to find out. But in total, there are 4 evidence boxes. And we're going to be collecting all of them. There are certain punishments if you don't collect all of them. Though I'm going to do it just because I like to. Who are you? Who indeed? Poor Alice, soon to lose her head and she's not guilty of a thing. Hey, if you know the culprit, tell us. The Cheshire Cat, not plural, has all the answers but doesn't always tell. The answer, the culprit, the cat, all lie in darkness. Wait! They've already left the forest and won't tell which exit. Now, the reason I said this, this area is kind of small is because it really is. There's actually only about 4 rooms. They're just all turned differently, as we're going to find out. There's plenty of other stuff. As we can see here, give me a potion, I'll make you bigger. I actually forgot. We are also not allowing Donald to have that. Give me that ether. We don't have a lot of potions, so we might have to wait on that. But one of the first pieces of evidence is actually right here, though we have to fight these shadows, apparently. Shadows. Nice. Fire's actually pretty strong at this point, though it's your only magic, so it's not that great. Really? Just There's also a blue trinity, though I'm not going to do it. Again, as I said last time, and this time, checklist, I want to make sure I'm not skipping a. And we got the footprints. Alright. So let's go this way. And as you can see, we're at the other end and there's really no way out. There's plenty of ways out, in quote. We just have to kind of make do with other things. As you can see, there's actually an exit being blocked by a rock, which isn't important right now. But we're going to go up this way. We're going to find another piece of evidence. The antenna. Let's go up this way. Let's get this treasury chest. Dalmatians, which is the first time we've actually run into it. Examine. We are going to go this way, actually. And we are going to... No, come on. So, there's plenty of exits back to the bazaar room. They all lead to different areas. Right here, we got some more evidence. Stench, and that's our third one. We are still missing one, which I will go back and grab. Though, I think we're just going to fight this. Get to level... Come on. We're 6. I know 6 is near. 6 has to... Or, not 6. 9. There we go. So we learned Berserk, which I'm not a big fan of for defense, but it's overall alright. When your HP is in the red, and it creates that annoying beeping, it will increase your attack power, which I'm not a big fan of, because I don't like being in the red. It's personally not what I want. You can go back to the Queen's Castle, and whenever you are ready, you can talk to the Queen. We are not ready. We are going to go back through here. And I actually think that's about all we can do. We do have a couple things we can do real quick with this. We're going to give the flower a potion. We're going to grow bigger. And we're going to kind of do this. Jump on that. Get another way out. Strike to spin. Though we can't really do it yet. We're going to take this and it'll allow us to grow smaller for whatever reason. But while we got Berserk at level 9, that camera glitched out for me. But while we grew to level 9 and got Berserk, sword users will have gotten Scan, which is incredibly useful. I find it more useful to know what health they are at. What else? Oh, the staff. That's what I was thinking. Whoops. Staff gets treasure magnet, which is actually pretty cool. It collects, well, treasures and stuff. Donald, you dick. As you can see, you can kind of use your swing to jump farther. Oh look, nice going. Now we can save Alice. Don't be so sure. She may be innocent, but what about you? What do you mean? I won't tell, but I'll give you something. And we have the power of ice, which is actually one of my favorites because it's more of a shotgun blast than a sniper. I kind of want to get Heartless to spawn. But we got all the evidence, and I think I'm going to end it. Actually, before I forget, because I just remembered it, we have characters, the Heartless, Red Nocturne. Alright, that's what it was. Now, when you defeat these guys with Blizzard, you actually get tech points, so do remember that. They are weak to Blizzard, of course. And with that, I think we're going to end it. So next time we'll be sharing our evidence with the queen, and we'll be doing what we're doing, I guess. So till then.